Hello, my name's Akisha and I'm the Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Development Lead. This episode of the Creative Community Podcast is part of the South Asian Heritage Month series, exploring the experiences of staff and people we support of South Asian heritage. In this episode, we speak with Umayyah from the tendering team. We speak about her journey growing to love and embrace her culture. We hope you enjoy. Hi, Umayyah.
Hi, Tisha.
Thanks for agreeing to do this podcast.
Yeah, of course.
We'd just like to get to know a bit about you and your culture and your heritage and all the things that make you who you are. So, first of all, can you tell me a little bit about you, your background and your heritage?
I'm Umayyah. I sit opposite Keisha every day of the week, so we're very familiar with each other. I work in tendering and I'm born and raised in Manchester. Both my parents are actually born in the UK too, but my grandparents were all born in Pakistan. And they all gradually made their way over here. Don't know when, maybe like the 60s, it would have been, I think, the 60s or the late 50s, so quite a long time ago now, I would say. One of my granddads came over and he was best friends with my other granddad, so he was like, come over, bring your family, and then they all settled here.
Nice.
So
and eventually the two best friends who were your granddads, their children marry each other.
They ended up marrying each other, like childhood friends. I mean, they lived on opposite sides of the UK. Like, my mom's from London and my dad's from Halifax. But they were like the kind of family friends where you go over to their house over like the summer break and you spend like weeks and weeks together. And then they got married, which is kind of crazy. But it's so cute.
Very cute. Really, really cute. And I know, like you said, we sit opposite each other, so I know a bit about you already, but I know you speak some languages. So can you tell us about those?
Oh, well, I guess speak is probably a bit generous. When people ask me how many languages I speak, I usually say I'd say like 1.5. Okay.
That's good.
I wouldn't say I'm quite bilingual. English is definitely the strong suit, but I feel like it's like this a lot with, I don't know what this makes me, second generation. Am I second generation Pakistani?
That's my second gen.
But I can understand Urdu and Punjabi pretty well, pretty perfectly. But when it comes to speaking, it's a bit of a difficult one. Mostly just because both my parents speak to me in English. And then they just speak to elders in Urdu. Well, they speak Punjabi actually. But I learned Urdu in school. I did an Urdu GCSE. And so because of that, my grandparents were all like, oh, we're going to speak to you in Urdu all the time. So I kind of mix up the two languages. So I have a bit of a mixed up language comprehension. But I can get by. Like, I like to think if I was like dropped in the middle of Pakistan, I could probably communicate my way out of it.
Oh, nice.
So...
nice.
Language and a half. We'll go with.
So do your parents and grandparents speak to you in English or Urdu or Punjabi?
So most of my grandparents, well, I'd say my grandparents on my dad's side speak to me in Punjabi, which is where we're from in Pakistan. We're from the Punjab district of Pakistan.
Okay.
Urdu is like the overall language of Pakistan. It's the more formal... posh, people would say, version of the country language. And then Punjabi is like a bit more rural, a bit more slangish.
Okay.
So they both speak to me in Punjabi, and then my grandparents on my mum's side, honestly, they kind of just speak to me in English with like a bit of Punjabi, a bit of Urdu. It's definitely a big old mix.
But it's amazing that you can still understand it and speak, at least get by.
Yeah, and I can read it.
And you can read it.
I can read it. I can't say that I'll understand what I'm reading, but I can read it.
Could you write it?
I could try. I might get all the spellings wrong.
Still.
But yeah, it's okay.
That's cool. That's really cool. And do you have a favourite thing about being Pakistani, a favourite thing about your culture?
I wouldn't say I'm like the most in touch Pakistani with my culture. Like, I definitely took a while, like a good few years, like, to start to see like the positives about my culture. Like when I was younger, probably until like my early 20s, so that would have been like a few years ago. I'm still in my early 20s. Until then, I was never really that in touch. I didn't really have any interests in any part of my culture, really. I didn't enjoy dressing up or learning how to cook the foods or even any interest in speaking the languages. But definitely as I've got into my 20s, I think I've started to appreciate it more. And I probably say like one of my favorite parts of the culture is just how big every family event is. I mean, we speak about all the time how often I have family round.
Yeah.
My life is very extended family orientated.
Yeah.
As is like a lot of people of colour, I feel like.
Yeah.
Relationships, like community is just a huge thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
central.
the same for you.
Very much central.
Very central. It makes up a big part of who you are, your identity, doesn't it? So yeah, I definitely feel like that has caused me and like all my cousins and my aunties and uncles to be very, very close-knit. I mean, we see each other so many times in a month, considering not one of them lives in my city, but it's okay. It's a blessing.
And it's amazing because in a lot of ways, cousins are like built-in best friends, like built-in support network, built-in everything.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't have any sisters. I just have 2 brothers. And best believe I have a few girl cousins that definitely take that sister role. Yeah, it's really nice. It's very special.
And I think it's also funny you say that about only more recently wanting to really like connect with your culture, because I had a similar thing of like up until I was probably 19, 20, I kind of rejected all things Jamaican and Caribbean. And then I left home, went to uni and was like, oh, wait, I love this.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with like us trying to assimilate with like the Eurocentric culture vibes that go on. I don't know what it is like about this country, or we just don't really want to stand out in that way.
Yeah.
I feel like as you get older, especially like, when you get into uni, I feel like you start to appreciate your culture a bit more, and your friend groups slowly like turn, like you kind of see your culture more in the friends that you pick. I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I would say in high school, even college, really, none of my friends were on the same kind of vibe with culture. None of them was super in touch with it.
Yeah.
And then I got to uni and I had all these friends that were like fluent in Urdu and fluent in Punjabi, and like even in uni they would speak in the languages, and I was like, guys, this is weird for me, because the only people that really speak it are like my grandparents. Yeah. And here I have friends that are just like conversing in this language.
Yeah.
So I guess I kind of saw it from like a more youthful perspective, because I always saw it in like a more elder way.
You associate, or I definitely did as well. I associated my culture with my family and mainly the elders in my family, because I'm second generation as well. My mum was born here. So like most things like reggae especially, and a lot of patois was associated with the elders, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh wait, no, we do this too. Like, we're young, but we like listening to this as well.
It can be cool.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, I know you spend a lot of time with family and your community, and I've seen loads of gorgeous pictures of you after various events all dressed up and stuff. So can you tell me a little bit about the clothes that you wear that are special to you for occasions?
Yeah. I mean, again, when I was younger, God, did I hate putting on like a salwar kameez or any kind of Asian attire.
What did you call it?
So a shalwar kameez.
Shalwar kameez.
Yeah, it's like shalwar, which is like the top, I believe, and then kameez. It's just, I could not break down the word to you, but every region kind of calls it something slightly different. Yeah, there's like different words for the different outfits, but I guess that is what I would call like the overall thing. But yeah, when I was younger, honestly, I would only really wear Asian clothing on Eid, and even then on Eid, I have like vivid memories of my mum being like, oh, come on, just wear it this Eid, just wear it this Eid. And I was like, no, I want to wear a dress. I want to wear a dress. And like, I just would not want to wear them, and I don't know why. I guess I just didn't think they were very cool. And now like half my wardrobe is like Asian clothing, because I'm like, wait, it's actually the perfect thing to wear in summer. It fits so many like celebratory occasions. I mean, I didn't really go to many weddings when I was younger. I guess people in my family just weren't like getting married, but recently, I mean, you see that I've been going to quite a lot of weddings.
Lots of weddings, yeah. And friend weddings as well.
Friend weddings, I will have so many coming up. and it's so fun. It is so fun shopping for wedding outfits, and it's a really good bonding moment. Like with my friends, like we're going wedding shopping together, like for guest outfits, and communicating with my cousins about it, and it makes my mum really happy, which I love. And my grandmas get so excited when they see me in Asian clothes.
Oh.
And like, I don't know why I never realized how happy and I don't know how much of a positive thing it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the same kind of thing as before of like, you reject it when you were younger, but now it's like, actually, I love this.
Yeah. And like, I feel like I'm trying to get my younger brother, he's like quite a lot younger, he's like a teenager, into like appreciating his culture, because I feel like he's in the same kind of stage that I was when I was 14 of like, he doesn't like speaking the language. Like I'll reply to my grandma in our language, but he just always replies in English. And the clothes aspect, like on Eid, he's like, no, I'm gonna just wear trousers, I'm gonna wear a t-shirt. And I'm like, no, like it's not a bad thing. You can wanna explore this part of, you know, your identity. But yeah, I don't know, maybe it'll just come with age.
Yeah, it's nice. You can have faith that, okay, he's going through this now, but as he gets a little bit older, hopefully he'll come into the love of it as well.
Yeah, that'll be a good moment.
Yeah. And are there any foods that you associate with celebrations or with being Pakistani generally?
Oh my God, so many. There is so many foods. I mean, I feel like it's such a good cuisine. I don't think I could live without it.
I've seen the lunches you bring in just as leftovers, and I'm like, wow, that looks good.
Yeah,
that smells good.
Someone made that. I don't know if I could pick like one or two that I fully associate. I mean, it's probably been things that most people already know, like biryani. Who doesn't love a biryani? My mom's biryani is insane. It's amazing. I'm trying to think of something maybe obscure. There's a dessert that I love. I don't know if it's just a South Asian dessert in general. I think it is. I don't think it's like specific to Pakistan, but it's called ras malai. Don't know if you've ever. Yeah,
I don't think I've heard of it.
Amazing. It is like these spongy kind of dough balls. Don't know how it's made. Not a clue how it's made. And they are soaked in like this creamy kind of milk. And there's like pistachios on top, and it's just so good. It's even like kind of refreshing. I don't even know how. It is just so great. Whenever we get that, I'm hiding it in the fridge. I'm taking it away from my brothers.
And making sure no one else gets their hands on it. No cousins, no aunties.
I'm not buying it if I have extended family around. I'm sorry.
And they're sweet, you say? Yeah,
it's sweet. I feel like the dough is kind of like a soft cheese, maybe. Yeah, but it doesn't taste cheesy. But it's just spongy, and it's just so great. My little brother, in school, he had food tech, and they were told to make something from their culture, and he chose to make that, and I was like, that is the most extensive thing you could ever think of. Like, just make a samosa. You know what I mean? Like, just get the spring roll sheets and just make samosa. He was like, no, I'm gonna make ras malai. And I was like, you go. And why did they actually taste great?
Did they taste
How
good?
did this 14-year-old boy make ras malai in school in an hour? And I don't even know how he
Wow,
make it.
go your
maybe
brother.
he's showing me up.
Maybe he's more connected to the culture than you realise.
Maybe he is, just not in ways I am.
Yeah.
Well,
variety. We love that.
Yeah, we love that.
Nice. And are there any particular traditions or values? I mean, I know we've already talked about being super family orientated, but any other values or traditions that you feel are particularly important to you?
I'm not too sure, because obviously I wasn't very cultural growing up. I still wouldn't say I'm that cultural. I was raised much more on religion. I'm Muslim, so I was raised much more on religion than culture. And I feel like because of that, there's a bit of a divide. I feel like a lot of people do mix the two, and for me, they're very, very separate things. And they sometimes clash. So like there are a lot of cultural practices and traditions that go against the religious practices. So there's a lot of things that I feel like Pakistanis would value. Like, I'm trying to think of traditions that people really enjoy, like maybe the music, or like big in big family weddings, there's a lot of like dancing and music, and that kind of goes against the religion. So there's a lot of things that I kind of par off that I don't really associate with. But you can still keep hold of some traditions, like I said. But I guess the things that I do keep hold of, they kind of get mixed into the religious things. So like for Eid, a lot of it will be cultural, like the foods and the family and the clothes and everything. But if you're talking about specifically Pakistani, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
I'm not really there with all that.
No, I think that's really interesting how you say there is, you know, such a marked difference between religion and culture. And even just for you as an individual, like there's a marked difference in your mind between how you dip into one and the other.
Yeah, it's definitely a learning curve. It definitely took me a while because I kind of had to learn what fit for me. Like my dad had his standards growing up, and it was very much like all of culture is bad. We don't like culture, we just like the religion. And I feel like that created a bit of a learning curve for my mum, because she was raised on mostly culture and not really religion. So seeing both of them two kind of merge and like figuring out for themselves what they kind of want to keep and what they want to let go of when teaching us as kids. I don't know, I guess it taught me to like think for myself and be like, do I want to explore this area of my culture? Or is it not for me? But yeah, I guess I'm still kind of learning what my line is with all that. But yeah, I definitely want to figure it out someday.
I mean, I guess it's probably an ongoing journey. And as well, like we've talked about religion and Pakistani culture, but also you said you've been born and raised in Manchester, so then there's a whole other like national culture, but also regional culture, like so Manchester as well, that you're also like
that is so true. Like the difference between being a northerner and a southerner, considering my mum is from London, like more often than not at the dinner table we will have some kind of debate about like, Mum, you're saying that wrong. Like it's not Bath, it is Bath, and it's not scone, it is scone, so get it right. And she's been in Manchester longer than she's lived in London now, since she got married. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of different cultural divides. It's not just Pakistan. I love a good like regional debate about, you know, the southerners and the northerners. Northerners are better.
FYI, guys. We're saying this from Manchester.
Yes.
Nice. So yeah, I think that's been amazing. Is there anything else that you'd like to share today about anything that we've not touched on? Let me think. I mean, it's really exciting. This is South Asian Heritage Month. That is what it's called, right? Yes. I don't think I've ever really put much thought into the month. Like I knew it was a thing, but I guess I've never really celebrated it, and I'm really excited to, and I'm excited to see what we do. I listen to the podcast episodes and get involved in everything. I'm glad that we're putting emphasis on it. Maybe it might like bring me a bit closer to my culture, which would be good. Maybe I'll learn some things from the other podcast episodes. I'm excited to listen. Just really exciting month. I'm excited. It is an exciting month. I'm really glad we're celebrating it, and I'm glad like as an organisation we're so behind it. It sounds really good.
And I'm excited to see the differences between like the different cultures that are in South Asia, because it's such a big region. I mean, within Pakistan itself there is so many different practices, and then India of course is huge, and Bangladesh has so many different areas, and there are just so many different things that I feel like I don't know enough about. So I'm excited to learn about all that.
A nice learning opportunity.
100%.
I can only, in my mind, like think of it, like compare it, I guess, to Black History Month. And I was the same, like I never celebrated Black History Month away from work. But it felt so good to celebrate it in work, because it was like, oh, we can bring like bits of our culture here. I can learn about other Black experiences. And
I feel like people learn so much more when other people bring personal experiences. And everything just makes it a personal, you know, learning.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of moment.
That's why we love these months.
Yes.
So thank you very, very much. I really appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yay.